fellow Nari McDiarmid for miningnews.net, and I'd like to welcome Gary Harvey, Managing Director of Western Australia-based explorer Rincon Resources. And Gary, you're fresh from an oversubscribed $5.6 million capital raise. So firstly, why do you think it was so well supported? And with those funds in hand, what are you aiming to achieve this year?
Yeah, look, thanks, Dari. Thank you for having me. Look, I think Rincon and our activities in the West Arunta are starting to get a little bit of notice for good reason. There's a lot happening, and people have been in there, been interested in what we've been doing at Bacalli and the copper and gold. But I think this new Avalon target we've identified has some real potential, and I think that's the main reason why the capital raising was really well supported. And so look, it's fantastic to have been able to get this money in, probably a little bit earlier than we wanted to, but we'll take it when we can. And look, probably 90% of those funds are actually going to be directed towards West Arunta and particularly getting in and testing that Avalon target. So the next half of this year, we're going to hit that area pretty hard.
So let's take a closer look at Avalon. As you said, the West Arunta is certainly getting some attention at the moment. What makes the Avalon target so exciting?
Well, there's a couple of things. The West Arunta region in general has been pretty underexplored for a long time. And you've got a handful now of new small explorers in there and a couple of big ones, but we're really starting to put some investment into the region. And I think clearly on the back of WA1 success with their Looney discovery. Now, they were looking for an IOCG deposit, and they were testing a target for IOCG, and they came up with this Looney carbonatite niobium rare earth. So it's a big deposit. It's pretty exciting, and it really is like, well, what else is there in the West Arunta? And what's hidden in the West Arunta that has been overlooked for so long? And Rincon, we've been in there for a few years. We've always known about our Bacalli prospect, but Avalon, since we defined it with the gravity survey, I mean, that target has some real resemblance and likeness to what the gravity anomaly sits like under the lunar carbonatite. So we think that, we've got a really good target. Now, whether it's a carbonatite, niobium, rare earth mineralisation that represents that, or a bigger and better IOCG system we have at Bacalli. Well, we don't know that yet, but the likeness, the shape, the strength of that anomaly, the size of that anomaly is really similar to, quite like Looney. So that's the real, this could be another Looney, and we know what Looney has done for WA1. So that's the real excitement and the potential that we hold. And can't wait to test it.
So you've got a busy period ahead. What would you like people to know, Gary, about Rincon's management team?
Look, Rincon, we're an explorer. I'm a geologist. I'm quite an enthusiastic and aggressive, I suppose, geologist. When I see something that's really good and interesting, I like to go after it and really give it the attention it needs to get the best out of it. And I'm driven by discovery and finding discoveries. So the team around me is like-minded. On the technical side, at the moment, I've got myself and a young geologist, and Nathan Sexton. My board is really aligned in what we're trying to do there at the West Arunta in particular. And the board is, my board is strengthened by not only me being technical, but David Lenegas has been in the system for a long time and really got promoted and understanding of how to get these projects up. And then we've got Blair Sargent and Don Strang, who are there for the corporate financial side of things as well. And look, together, we're all operating in the same direction, and that's what you need. Exploration companies need support, we need funding, and we need to be able to execute our strategy to deliver a discovery. And you can't do that without money. So we've got the money now, we've got the support, we've just got to get on with execution.
Well, to anyone else who'd like to jump on the Rincon bandwagon, what message would you like to deliver to a potential investor?
Well, look, we're not going to die wondering. we've got some really ripping targets, great projects. We've got a Laverton Gold project, we've got a South Telfer copper gold project, and now we've got the West Arunta copper gold rare earth project. We've got targets spread across all those projects, and we are systematically working through all those projects, testing all those targets, and we won't leave any stone unturned. And I think the people who want to invest in high risk in this kind of nature, well, I think that's what you want to invest in, is companies having a crack and really trying to get that return and make money for the investors by actually doing what the investors want you to do, and that's explore to try and find something. And we are very fortunate to have a project like West Arunta that has multitude of opportunities right now, none more so than Bacardi and West Arunta. So I think if that's the way you want to invest and that's what you're looking for out of a company, then you should come on board.
Gary, great to speak with you and spoken like a true geologist with no stone left unturned. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, no problem, Nari. Thank you very much.